one out. I thought it looked rather interesting. A bit reminiscent of System Shock. With sound. Let me just check if that is still... Yeah, so we're gonna try on 6 and have a look how that works. I suspect this might be a very minimalistic type of game, and you probably won't be handheld as much, but we'll see. Autopilot. Repair and recover the Xanadu. Right, 83. We're docking. I hope there's not going to be a lot of puzzles. So that's not my strong point, you know. I've been trying to look for like a first-person shooter type of thing. How the hell do I get out of here? I can't even get out of my ship. I'm stuck already. That's funny. There we go.
Good morning. Is it morning where you are? Guess it depends on which side of the nearest sun you're on. I'll have to ask one of the eggheads. Anyway, if you're listening to this message, then you're in the vicinity of Alpha Orionis, and you'll be docking with the Xanadu shortly. I just wanted to say thank you once again for taking this job on. There aren't many people who would have done it. The crew are going to be pretty grateful to you, I know that. Help them to get their drive running again, fix up any other problems they may be having, and get back home. The Xanadu has been conducting some very important research, so bring her back to us safely. And keep yourself safe, okay? See you in a few months. Good luck.
A few months? Oh my god. Extrasolar Research Associate. Blah, blah. To the active commander of EARA Research Vessel Xanadu, being the highest ranking officer aboard said vessel. Usual channels of communication having failed to respond as of the 21st of March 83. This order has been issued and sent in the care of Operative 375. It is a direct imperative of the highest order, and immediate compliance is required as follows. Course to be set immediately for Earth. Coordinates blah blah blah. Any system failures preventing the Xanadu's return to Earth to be immediately addressed by any means possible. The safety of materials collected on the surface of Demhe to be ensured by any means possible, and to take precedence over all other concerns, including crew welfare. Sorry. Ugh, it's been a while since I've done one of these. That's very alien-esque. All other concerns suppressed. Fuck you guys. Failure to comply with this order will be considered a Class 3 act of insubordination and tried as such. No extenuating circumstances will be considered. That's pretty harsh. This order has been ratified by the Board of Trustees of the Extrasolar Research Association, ERA, on the 21st of April. It is issued on their behalf by Admiral Prescott Solly. Clockwork. Alright. I have a flower in there. Which 4 is that? It's not on my mouse button. Is it that? Might want to change that, but we'll see. Can I pick up the flower? Have legs? No, do not have legs. Well, this is a very tiny, simple, or not simple, I shouldn't say. That's not the same as indie and simplistic in design. Doesn't mean that it has to be simple. So my guess is that it's going to be very straightforward. It's not going to be much, probably not much other people to meet. Oh, it's very dark. Oh. What the? I don't see a HUD, so I'm hoping that all my... Ooh, this is atmospheric already. I do hope... Looks a bit like a, you know, Star Trek shuttle. Of course they take inspiration from other things as well. That's a big fucking pile of nothing around there. Oops. Ooh. Can I start off by taking one? Ooh, I haven't. I actually presented with a gun already. That's good stuff. Can I pick up one of these and stick it in there? Shits and giggles. Well, let's take the gun. Okay, is it... I don't think I have ammo limitation or flashlight limitation, I hope. That's creepy. That was like Chinese, Japanese sounding music. Wow, this sound design is really well. Ah! Oh, that's a cleaner robot, most likely. You scared me, little buddy. Holy shit. Say mission data. This might be a mission. Save spot. It doesn't look good. It's probably just gonna be the little... Ooh, we can go through those types of things. I hope I don't need to remember this. Where am I now? Oh, I can see where I am at least. Thank goodness. That's really good. That's good. Okay, it doesn't seem too big, but I don't know if this is like several levels. Alright, shall we try the... Oh! Oh fuck, that scared me. Alright, so that's probably a bad guy. Steam dangerous? I don't think so, it doesn't seem like it. Oh no, I can't shut it off. Oh, it's one of those. Alright, cool. Okay, so we can climb into vents. That's very horror-esque. And so let's see if this is... No, is this... There's the same, alright. Oh god, this is weird. This is gonna fail, pretty sure. Or? Yeah, that's what I thought. Same. Just 3 people. My guess is they're all dead. Agnew! This reminds me very much of let's check out the bridge. It looks... What, there's things flying there. Is that inside or outside? It's really hard to tell. Wow, great. That's like completely fucking pitch black. Right. And everything is just gonna be pitch black, I think. Yeah. So, the first thing I want to do is get the lamps running, but I'm not completely sure that's gonna be... Ooh! That's robots. And that looks like a turret. Alright. Cool. Just gonna save again. Because I did all that stuff. Alright, so how does this work? Maybe it's just for hiding. And from if I'm... I can't find my way out. There we go. Could be... What the fuck? Alright, that might have been a collectible. I guess. Those doesn't seem to be anything that I can do anything with. Maybe if I come from higher up, I can drop down to another level, but I don't think that there's actually, you know, several levels to this. As I understood it, it's fairly short. Right, anything here, right? Ooh. There's like 1,000 suns having been anointed by the handmaidens of Zerazad with certain precious oils. He carried his hands. In his hands, her gift to him, the awful mirror of truth, which would always show its beholder what would have happened had it not been consulted. Then for a whole night, Harun al-Din sat before the mirror, and it showed him strange likenesses which were in turn reflected by his own face, so that there was a flickering between them, as if of a flame in the wind. O night, we who dwell in the desert of the world are not permitted to know such things. Beneath our feet, only the countless grains of sand. Above our heads, the wild and sorcerous skies. The lives of men are as stars in the darkness, uncertain in brightness and in number. Ooh, that's beautiful. Just before the sun rose above the dunes, Harun al-Din made obeisance, I don't even know what that is, as in customary then, took the treasures he had won upon his back and continued his journey. He flew over the great cities which in those 163 it says down to 23 on top. This could be also... I don't know if this is from a real book. Might as well be. Or... I'm sorry if I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a classic I haven't... Ooh. Well, I hardly read any of the classics, I have to admit. This could also be but, you know, collectibles.